Hello, good morning, and welcome to Step Up Challenge Day 8. I want to celebrate how consistent you have been if you are still here in Day 8, and I assure you that consistency towards personal development and towards personal growth would always pay off when you start to see the results, that you are a much more better person than you used to be. Today we're talking about curating your circle. Curating your circle, and our conversation today would revolve around a principle that is called the proximity principle. Proximity principle says that people are likely to get close, to relate with, and to become like the people that are closest to them. So what it says, in essence, what it basically says is that you are an average of the people that you surround yourself with. And I've heard Apostle Joshua Solomon say it like this: if there are 5 armed robbers around you and you are in their midst, you didn't count well. There are 6 actually. One is just an armed robber in training. And scriptures will put it this way: do not be deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manners. In the book of Proverbs, the Bible says, he that walks with the wise is wise, but the companion of fools shall be destroyed. So this morning we are discussing the importance of being intentional about the people that you allow in your circle, about the people that you call friends, about the people that are, that speak into your life, that influence what you think, that influence what you see, that influence what you have access to. You would actually remain the same over the course of your life. The only thing that will bring about change, or the only things that will bring about change in your life, are the people you meet and the places you go. The people you meet and the places you go are just about the only things that are able to change the trajectory of your life. So today we are discussing your friends. Who are your friends? Who are your G's? Who are the people in your inner circle? Who are in your tribe, or who is in your tribe? Because I find that for a lot of young people, friendship is automatic. If this person is my roommate, then they should be my friend. If this person is my seatmate in class, then they should be my friend. If this person sits beside me in church, or is in the same department with me in church, then we should be friends. No, it doesn't work like that. When you call people friends, you should actually think about it. It shouldn't be a word that you use carelessly. So you can actually say, this person is my roommate, this person is my classmate, so person is my seatmate, so person, we attend the same church together. Not that they are your friends. If they are actually your friends, it should have been a decision that both of you or one of you made intentionally and intend to continue to be intentional about. So when you're choosing the people who are in your circle, you should pay attention to their character. You should pay attention to their values. You should pay attention to their attitudes. You should pay attention to their walk with God. You should pay attention to the subtle things that they say. You should pay attention to their mentors and their influencers, such that you're not allowing people influence you indirectly, or you're not allowing people influence you without you knowing. Because like I always say, influence is subtle, but it is real. People will influence you without you even knowing. Before you know it, you're speaking the way they speak. You are picking up slangs, 1 or 2 words from them. You are picking up mannerisms from them. You are beginning to dress like them. You are beginning to agree with their ideologies, and you don't even know when it happens. So what I need you to do today is sit down. The journal is going to guide you to do this. Sit down and look at the 3 to 5 people that are closest to you right now. What are their likes like? What are the lives like? What are the things they like? What are the things they dislike? How are they like? How do they speak to you? Because sometimes somebody may have all of the right values, all of the right character, but they don't speak life to you. So what it is like is that you have gathered firefighters who are putting off your dreams, who are putting off the fire that you carry by the things they say to you, by the way they relate with you, and you do not even know it. Your friends should be your firelighters. They should be able to call you out on your BS, call you out every time that you say things you should not say, every time that you're dropping the ball on your goals, every time that you're dropping the ball on your walk with God, every time that you are the person you are trying to become somebody who you truly are not. The people who you call your friends should be able to call you out on these things. They should also be able to encourage you to go for your dreams. They should also be able to encourage you to stand up for who you are. They should encourage you to be better at all times. So you sit with your journal, look at the 3 to 5 people who are closest to you at this point, and see if they are actually people you should be relating with, or if they are people that you'd have to do away with. I would normally teach that relationships, friendship, all forms of human relationship is sustained by time and communication. So every time you want to sever a relationship, you don't have to be rude. You don't even have to be outright about it if that's not your thing. Just reduce the time you spend with such a person. Reduce the things that you talk to that person about, and reduce it gradually until you withhold it entirely. Before you know it, that relationship ends automatically. So today, the essence of what we are talking is that you choose your friends intentionally. Choose your mentors intentionally. Because sometimes you allow people just drag you into their lives and they are your mentors, but what they're actually doing is snuffing out your dreams. You think about this one, they squash it. You think about that one, they squash it. They are consistently speaking down and talking down at you until whatever level of self-confidence that you have is eroded completely. Yesterday we talked about building confidence, and for some of you, the problem with your confidence is that you're in the wrong circle. The people who you call your friends, the people who you call your mentors, are actually the people eroding your self-confidence. Your friends should be your hype men. The people who will tell you how brilliant you are if it is true. The people who will tell you how beautiful you are if it is true. The people who will tell you how much of a good dress sense you have if it is true. The people who will challenge you at all ends, at all fronts of your life. We're not doing a long talk today, it's ending here. But I want you to sit down and think, am I being intentional about the people in my circle? And I will tell you about the Bloom Inner Circle again. Yes, because it's a beautiful thing we have going on there. Inside the Bloom Inner Circle, you have a community of young women like you, brilliant, God-fearing, God chasers, smart, driven, motivated, growth inclined. And from within that circle, you can start to look out for people who would be your friends, who are hearing the same things you are hearing, who are growing in the same ways that you are growing, who are striving to have a better life than they have already. And so when you find these people in the Bloom Inner Circle, you're no longer struggling, I don't know where to find the good friends. I don't know. You now have them in one room where all you have to do is be intentional and look for them, or communicate with them, or connect with them. The Bloom Inner Circle begins on the 1st of November, and registration will begin right after the Step Up Challenge ends. You will be the first to get the registration link. And I truly, sincerely hope that you make the most of it. that you don't ignore it, that you don't push away growth until it is too late. Think about the people in your circle today and make the decision to make the most of your circle, to be intentional about who you allow and who you don't allow. Don't leave things to chance. It is your season to step up, and it's your season to bloom. Take very good advantage of it. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you in the group at 8 p.m.